Okay, this is video 11 or 12, whatever, so I'll call it what it is. But there's a lot going on Hole in the Rock Road. Off to the sides, there's all kinds of slot canyons, all kinds of arches. There's some caves, which you know how I am with caves, so I will be doing my best to get there somehow, some way. So I haven't had a chance to get out and hike very much the last couple of days because it's all been traveling by vehicle. And like I said, that trip down from Alstrom Point yesterday, it took me 9 hours to do that, and it was only 70 miles. That was it. But those were the first part of the road, which would have probably been about the first 35 miles, is pretty good. Washboardy, ruddy, but it was doable. And then I got routed into kind of like what we just came out of there, the slot canyon, but just wide enough for a vehicle. There was some standing water in there, but you're navigating over freaking boulders, rocks, ruts, roots, all kinds of crap, drop-offs. And yeah, it was, like I said, I gripped that steering wheel pretty hard because, first of all, I mean, I wasn't worried for my own safety. It was, I didn't want to damage my equipment, my Jeep. You know, some people go ripping through places like that because they own a body shop or they have a friend who's a mechanic. Well, I gotta be kind of careful because number one, my Jeep is my home. And number two, I still have 4 months left on this trip and then 1,800 miles back to Florida. So I can't afford, from both a time standpoint and a financial standpoint, I can't afford to be constantly fixing my Jeep and waiting for parts and whatever. The basic maintenance is fine. That's expected. But if you're constantly tearing apart your equipment on dumb things like I was doing yesterday, which was not a planned thing. Somehow I got off onto a side road. I got where I needed to go at the end of the day. But instead of going off at the fork to the left, I went to the right. It is what it is. So, but anyway, so today I'm going to give the Jeep kind of a break. And I'll be harder on myself today and tomorrow and put my body through its paces and let the Jeep rest. All right, guys, I am going to see the sun's coming up now. What time is it? I don't know. The hell time is it anyway? It's 9:45. It's 9:45 right now. And I still have about two and a half miles to go. And a little bit, about 2 miles. And then we'll be back. So, okay, this is going to do it for this series of videos, 11, 12 videos. That was Zebra Slot Canyon in basically Escalante, Utah, right on Hole in the Rock Road. So you can look that up. You can get some history on that. It's fascinating. The striations in the rock, very unusual. They call it kind of a mini wave. You know, if anyone's familiar with the wave out in Arizona, how hard that is to get into. The wave is kind of like this here, as far as the way the rocks are, the way they look. There is no permits for this. There is no cost for this. You just got to have the mindset, the mentality to get in there and do it. All right, that's it.